presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
Holly, everything all right? Open up!
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you did.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you.
Did you not hear what's going on in there?
No,
Wait! Do we have to destroy her house?
Fine. Let's find the key.
Damn it. Now where would she leave?
Not here. Not here. Not here. Ah, the key.
Find anything?
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Son...
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right. Talk.
Rubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt. But get out of here, both of yous.
Let him...
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there...
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very...
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer.
You mean to say... coin?
And fame. No flirting required.
Oh.
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Paul.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so...
You handled it?
In negotiation, as in...
So...
I've still got...
Who's Rodlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
I'll go see Rodlick. You head back to the Rosemary, or Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Move it.
lying.
Another drifter in from Tamaria.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine for the carcass's pit clean.
It's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred! Shit. You'll regret this, mutant. Don't know how much Rotlick owes you, but everything in this house is mine. Want to get something back? Try the Vagelbud estate.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
The thieving customer will see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond. I think I'm in love. Nothing hurts as much as love.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange to...
Yeah.
You'll regret this.
Not good.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick? Where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle butter state. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
I met you, mate. Back there at Lockwood.
Move it!
I'd buy tomorrow what you can buy today. Gods and men, dumbstruck with awe, behold, madly gathered.
You Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. But tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet,
Think I might have run into one of them.
then you know. Delivered. One.
What's there to worry about? Is- Let's do this.
You're that good a rider.
Far from the word. Hey-ya! Slow now.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Priscilla pulls into the
Seems
lead.
you're a considerable sum in the red, but you shan't back out on an account.
You won't have much of a choice before long.
You Rotlick?
Henri
Den.
Oh, yes.
Think I might have run it.
Well, now,
What's there?
we've had a...
Let me pay off your debt. No string.
Thank you. I never expected this.
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time.
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time.
Fine. See you then.
Gods and men, dumb... Behold, madly galloping poetry!
One glance tells me all I need to know about it.
I serve the eternal fire.
Should have stayed
Oh.
hair lately.
They're non-human.
Wasting time.
Come by the chameleon. Grand opening tonight.
We start in G.
Well, well. See, the crew's been up.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall.
Priscilla picked them.
Well, I must admit. What about Rotlick?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think.
Guess it.
Soon.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking,
He's all right.
and she say.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time, you know.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt.
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. The condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree?
No harm. You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad.
Geralt. I know. Find...
Don't need any convince. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about...
I would suggest No need to look astonished, gentle.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, the sewers. As often as...
Alternative treat.
We can discuss...
Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon. Where to now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count. Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pistone. Very well. We seek the corpse of a...
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow...
Not a bit. Start the...
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been...
Let's examine the...
Just like Priscilla's.
See this?
Indeed. So thin...
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a
Those burn marks...
Yes, and some...
Murder.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our...
Let's examine it.
What have we here?
Open the abdomen.
Do you...
What? Explains... Let's examine...
Wait a minute.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. I'm afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses.
Look at this.
Means nothing.
Look at his head.
I'd expect so.
Speaking from
yes, that of
some other time. Seeing
his right foot.
Does
apologies.
Mm-hmm. His genital.
I sincerely doubt they bear any.
Wheels.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motive. Enlighten me, please, because I've still...
Sorry. Rather not share my conclusions just yet.
I understand. For the good of the investigation. Will you at least share what you intend to do?
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always...
A student.
Very well.
Woodcarver.
Plan to but...
Who are these people?
You did, but...
Out of the question.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen...
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new?
Thank you.
Most are scout.
True. Later.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound. Unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there.
And I'll keep my eye on.
happened here? Oh, Lydica.
Monsters must have run him down.
You Eustace, the corpse
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You...
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No eyes, no...
One of them? So there've been...
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they call.
Some things are best left un...
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one.
Shame? Why? Actually, never... You
Well,
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collect?
Talk. What did you find on him?
I had your wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment, that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town. Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
I've had enough of living.
Behave, Witcher.
Where are you going?
I bloody well told him not to stick his arse where he don't belong.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. So, what do you want to know?
Tell...
'Twas like the... See the suits?
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious?
Claim not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped.
You're...
Are you?
No.
City Cemetery.
Fine. We've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
Aye.
Had a look at your
blood?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, aye. And still they did.
Fine. Need to look at...
Be my guest.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Formaldehyde. Less. Doubt Fabian used it.
Aye.
Fine. Need to look around.
Be my guest.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Nothing interesting here.
Well, never.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Told me to say the main door will be open.
Very handsome.
A brazier. This time of year? Human. Priscilla's.
Grab him!
Sis, that him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back.
Think you'll get me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always
I know. Here to look for clues.
Fear I can't help you much.
You and Priscilla.
Friends? Nah. But she's agreed to put...
Sorry to hear.
You could do worse as work goes.
Priscilla.
Oh, this didn't...
Recall any name?
They didn't have prop...
Take care now. And I got a
Oh, my head's ringing.
Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. A brazier. This time of year?
Awful pale. Oh, you scared?
I know that smell. Formaldehyde. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
Watch it, tramp. Novigrad's not your stomping ground. Miserable and hungry.
Ow!
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you. Especially given you didn't seem pleased about...
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives...
By the way, you and Von Gret...
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 12... People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected... Joachim had been my favorite student, but... Alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found...
How old's Von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Music, is it not?
Who's the...
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found that...
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire.
Yeah. Not...
Very few. Hard to be...
Let's...
Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Until next time, Master.